Hey guys, it's Lambast Podcast here. I'm Brandon.
I'm Chris.
I'm Drew.
And I'm Meg.
Join us this week as we talk about goddamn puns, marrying random objects legally, getting blow offerings, adventuring down to Austin for South by Southwest, and some guys called the Fame Riot.
Let's get this thing rolling.
Puns.
You realize how genuinely fucking mad I was as soon as I got the fact of what the pun was.
It took you that long, or
It took me a half a second, and as soon as I realized it, I was just like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
What was the pun, Brandon? What was it again? Say it.
A person is doing something on a Ouija board, and it comes up with alive, and then they spell it out, and it's like staying alive, and it's like, oh, this is a Ouija board, not a Ouija board, and I nearly threw my phone.
Oh, dude!
Just out of pure anger.
It's so good.
When you were
There's
gone,
nothing good about it because it took a half second
for you to catch it.
Fuck, it was terrible.
That's funny as hell,
It was
though. I've
so
got to give him credit for it.
bad.
See, you want to know the funny thing about puns, though? Like,
Nothing.
The funny thing about puns that I like is the fact that, like, puns to me are just a way to for people to let me know that I'm not nearly that funny. Like, whenever, like, I'm not nearly that clever. Whenever I hear somebody come up with a pun, especially like right on the spot, all I can think about is like, fuck you. Like, that's why I'm mad. I'm like, fuck you, because you came up with it before I could even
It's like
think about
next level clever.
Yeah, that kind of shit. To me,
It is. It really is. If it makes you mad, you know it's good.
She's got a point. She's got a point. If comedy didn't, if something doesn't upset you, then it's not comedy.
No, this is coming from a man who hates fart jokes.
I really do. I fucking hate fart jokes.
And you find puns clever and funny.
Brandon.
Well,
About boat puns.
No.
man, Brandon hates boat puns so fucking much.
Are those your least favorite?
Yeah, those are his least favorite.
Now, that is one area of my life where I will allow a pun. Is Lambast Podcast.
Chris, what was that one pun that Brandon hated?
No.
That was the gay boat. What was it?
That was the gay boat.
It was a gay boat named the ship SS Tight Quarters.
I hate it so much.
Can we just talk about puns for the rest of the episode?
You'll just be swabbing poop deck all day.
Oh, Jesus.
Can we please just talk about puns the rest of the episode?
God, no, I will murder you all. I have no patience for hours and hours of puns. Like, no. Far too many good things have been going on in the world.
Good things
For
have
puns
gone
to
on
ruin
in the
it?
world.
Kids have cancer, Chris.
We don't need puns, is what he means.
It's like we've got kids that have cancer. Like, that should be enough, but apparently puns. There's still more money to be made, in kids with cancer. Oh my god,
Brandon,
I had to throw out something awful. Yes.
did I ever tell you the names that I had planned if I ever had 2 pigs as pets one day?
Megan, if it ain't bacon and ham, I'm gonna burn you.
That's not funny though.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
ironically, it's funny. The irony is funny.
Let me tell you what is actually funny.
Because the joke comes in later once you turn bacon into ham and ham into bacon. Ha.
Oh shit.
Ha. Ha.
Anyways.
Ha.
Pigception.
Now, Brandon, when I tell you this, I really don't want you to hit me, so don't hit me. Okay.
I'm away from the. I'm across the room, so like you have more reach.
If you're having to ask me to not hit you for it,
there's a good chance that he's going to.
Okay.
that you're gonna warrant getting a hit.
Please don't. All
Warrant
right.
getting
I
a
thought of
punch.
these names in like my half sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night and started laughing, and Chris was like, "What?"
Oh, Jesus.
And I said, "It's nothing." He's just like, "No, tell me." And I was like, "Well, I was just thinking of pig names, like punny pig names. He was like, "Go back to sleep." I was like, "No. Hear me out. Here's one I've got." He's like, "What is it?" I was like, "It's Scarlett Johansson."
Still pisses me off.
He was like,
"Fuck out of my house."
He said, "Megan, go the fuck to sleep." I said, wait, I have one more, and that's it. He said, "Go on." And I was like, "Edward Snowden," and he beat the fuck out of me. Like,
He should have.
as he should have.
I'm mad that you said those in my house.
Edward Snowden is the best one. I really
No.
want a pig now just to name him that.
We're not having a fucking pig. I will tell you that right
Dude,
fucking now. We're not. I know that they're smart
I got
fucking
to
animals.
play with a ferret today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got to eat so much ham today.
Did you? Oh yeah, because it's Easter.
Of all
Happy Easter, everybody.
Yeah, Megan, you're
Yeah.
like discussing having a pig on a day where everyone eats ham.
Yeah, dude, I had some just now, actually.
Yeah, you finished eating ham like right before we started this, and then you're like, "I want a pet piggy."
You want to? Like,
Sorry.
I'm dead serious. I've told her like she's not getting a pet pig. I get that they're really super smart animals. They're relatively clean and like they're easily manageable. Like especially like a little like one of those the mini pigs or whatever they are or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people have those in their house and shit like that, but like that. No, just no. Like, look, I just got introduced to dogs like a year and a half ago. Like, the last thing I need right now is just like, it sounds like I just got introduced to dogs. Like, I went 26 years before I was just like, oh,
What is this?
what the fuck is that? Like, it's like an Asian kid, and then all his life, and then one day he sees a black tourist. Like, what?
That kid's life is never the same.
It never is. It never is.
His bicycle is never returned.
I made Chris really mad earlier today.
Dude,
There's
she fucking
something
did.
new.
With it's puns again. I'm letting you know.
Megan,
What?
you are determined to talk about puns for the next
Well, this
2
is
hours,
really
aren't
this
you?
is really like the last bit of puns that I have left in me. So
They drain your life force because they're so terrible.
no, I had been I love thinking of like punny names because I'm fascinated by roller derby, and
I mean, I can understand that.
I don't think I could do it because I don't like getting hurt. I don't like getting hit.
She's a
me
big pussy.
and Drew have
I'm
seen.
a pussy.
Me and
So-
Drew have seen. What was it? Pudding wrestling?
Yeah, pudding wrestling or cupcakes or some shit.
Yeah, I think
Feels
it was
like Ground
cake
Zero.
Oh,
wrestling.
you guys did see that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that like?
You did.
You're there.
Years ago at Ground Zero, there was
Years
like,
ago, last Tuesday.
Oh
and-
God! Visit Ground Zero. No.
Yeah.
No.
It
Oh
was
yeah,
the roller derby
for the
team
roller
over there.
derby team.
But the roller derby team was
And-
in a wrestling match.
You probably saw somebody I know
No,
up there
it
too,
was-
because I know somebody that's
Oh,
on
dude,
the
more
local-
than likely. But it was like the Spartanburg roller derby team,
Yeah.
and they were doing like some kind of fundraiser for their team, and one of the things was cake wrestling.
Yeah, I know somebody on that team personally.
Ooh, Really? I don't
yeah.
know any of them.
I don't like her. I will
that's-
put that out there.
Well,
I do not like her, which is fine with me. I don't give a fuck.
Chris and I were driving around earlier, and we were talking about. He mentioned one of his drag queen friends, and I was like, "Oh, what's their name? Like their stage name?" And he told me, and we went on to talk about other drag queens that had really punny names.
Like Ginger Von Snap. Like,
And
Chris, you're getting a punch.
and Amanda, please.
well, yeah, that's
And-
actually a locally one that I actually know.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
No.
I'm dead serious.
Yes.
Listen, it's a man, duh, and then please to reference the show, the Amanda Show. So her name is Amanda Please. That's fucking awesome.
All I hear is a man to please. When I hear Amanda, please.
Well, that one,
Yeah.
that one helps.
That
too,
helps
probably.
too. And the other name I
Like
really
that's
like.
all I hear, and that's why I'm irate.
And the other
whole
name he mentioned
concept.
was what was it? Anya Man.
On you,
Jesus.
man. God, if
That
you
was
want
really
really, if you want really good puns and shit like that, just watch RuPaul's Drag Race,
Or no. Just come to me.
or just come to me.
Because I have like 10 listed in my phone right now.
Dude, I'm dead serious. Before we came over here to do this, that's what she was doing. She was laying on the couch and just fucking coming up with a roller derby fucking pun names because it was so fucking interesting to her, which was fine with me. But like, I was just after a while, she was like, "Hey, I've got 2 more." I was like, "What are they?" So, and then she'd tell me, I'd be like, "Okay." And then like 2 minutes would go by. I got another one. You want to hear it?
Like I they kept coming up with them, but a few of my favorites were Babe Lincoln. That's my original one. I came up with that one like a year ago, and I've stuck with it. But I also love Mother Teresa.
I love that.
Margaret Fracture. Billy Brawliday. God, what were the other ones, Chris?
God, you had.
I'm about to cash out here. Like, I'm just done with these puns, man. Like, I'm ready to go out back and just Old Yeller a shitload of puns.
What are you just gonna? What are you gonna print them out? Like fucking like
yes.
Write each one out, print it out, and then and then like take a huge stack of paper out there and just take this non-existent gun that you have and just go shoot it.
I'm printing them right now.
That is exactly like that's what's going on in the background.
Yeah, Drew's sitting over there.
I got a printer.
I mean, Drew got a printer, and he can print them out right now. That's what he's doing. Just
printing right now.
Away. Just typing.
So I can go out back and Old Yeller a shitload of puns out of pure anger towards Megan.
I love puns so much.
Because I can't shoot Megan. I can shoot a bunch of paper, though.
Yeah, I'd prefer if you didn't shoot Megan. But, I mean, yeah, we can get off the subject of fucking puns.
God damn you, Megan.
I'm sorry. They were just so fucking good.
Boat puns.
And boat puns.
I really do not know this, though. Why is it that that's the one that's the worst of all of those to you?
Just...
Because I really don't know that question.
Just look at them.
Okay,
like, they're all
boats.
cheesy and...
Like, really cheesy?
Like, an old, rich, white person is the one who came up with it because it's that unfunny.
Oh, okay.
Like, that is the existence of boat puns to me. Like...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I've never really known, like, you're, like... I thought maybe, like, you got, like, fucking touched by a boat or something like that, or...
And, well, it's also a tragic story that if you look through the text history between our boss and I, all I have is punny boat names. Hey, something bad happened at work. Punny boat name.
Yeah.
Did Chris say you got touched by a boat?
Yes.
God.
Yeah, it's a new show coming out on
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming.
How was that?
This is a show that's coming out on ABC. We're revamping Touched by an Angel, but it's gonna be aquatically engineered.
I was touched by a sea vessel.
I was touched by a sea vessel. Dateline 2020. Save you 44 minutes. We're going to show you a picture of the guy you think that's going to do it this whole time, and guess what? He fucking did.
Show me on this tugboat where he touched you.
On this tugboat.
On this little it's like in court, like you've got this like the little tykes fucking like
yeah, that's all it is.
Like, where did he touch you and shit like that? Like, did he show you his hull? That
would be a gas. Oh my god.
Did he make you walk his plank?
Did he? Were you stuck in the poop deck?
Were you stuck in his poop deck? Did he order all men down below?
Oh my god.
Did all of the seamen abandon ship?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
God damn it.
Oh my god. God damn it.
I broke Megan with that one.
That was a good one.
I love puns. This is great. Keep going. The description for this episode should just be puns, puns, and more puns. Okay. Nothing else.
No, I'm out.
It's
I'm
the
done.
old
I'm going to bed.
for you, Brandon.
The old sea hag. That's the enemy of the... That's the real savior of the show, but you come to find out like halfway through the season, it's like, oh, you think they're the enemy. The old sea hag, no, she's just trying to protect Brandon from that really molesting seaboat out there. And because it's an international water... Here's the problem. It's in international waters every time, so like it ends up becoming like sort of like the Hague and the Geneva Convention and shit. Like,
you come to find out that the boat's name is Tugger.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The Tugster.
My name is Brandon, and I like to ride bikes on the street.
So what were we talking about?
I heard something about Tugger.
Tugger. We're still talking about. They're still talking about
The
tugboats.
boat was named Tugger.
The boat was named Tugger. Like the Tugster is what he went by in college.
That's gross.
Look, I'm just calling it like I see it. Like,
shorts.
dude,
Cargo shorts.
Dude, you're personifying like a boat. Okay, like I really want
I
to
was
get
the
off.
one who was touched by it.
Well, that sounds more of like
I was
your
touched
problem.
by a pontoon.
I was touched by a pontoon.
I was just thinking of
the
names just
true
now.
Hollywood story. I'm addicted to boats. True life.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I'm telling you, like
I'm married to a tugboat, like one of those I Married the Eiffel Tower kind of documentary
oh my
series. That's a really interesting, like 1 hour special.
4 ships and counting.
Oh my god. Now, have you seen that though? I Married the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, I've
You have?
seen, yeah, like the people that, yeah, you made me watch it one time. It's like,
I watched a lady make love to a fence post in that episode.
yeah, she actually did. Like, she just kind of
Mm-hmm.
rubbed herself up against it and just kind of like,
That's
yeah.
hot.
Damn,
Is
Drew.
it? Is it though?
You
Is
learned
it?
something about yourself.
I mean,
today.
technically, yes, it's hot because of friction, but like, is it hot in the sense of like sexy?
Both.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
there was a lady who married the Eiffel Tower.
yeah.
There was a lady that married 1001 Arabian Nights, a ride from Germany. She was married to him. There was a,
legally binding.
in a way, like there was an actual ceremony on the Eiffel Tower with that lady getting married.
What the fuck?
And the Eiffel Tower is.
How
don't
did they
remember
consummate
I don't
the
remember
marriage?
most of this movie.
It's
I
not,
do
it's not a
remember
movie. It's like a
Shotgun.
little miniseries. Not a miniseries. It's like 1 hour special. There's somebody that was married to the Berlin Wall. She was also
Yeah, I do remember that.
She was
yeah.
also married to a guillotine.
What are we
Yeah.
discussing?
People who were
Guillotines?
married to inanimate objects.
That's a thing. That's a thing. I'm dead serious.
What?
Like I watched
should-
the documentary too. I know exactly what she's talking about.
You got your phone. Look up. I'm married to the Eiffel Tower, and it'll give you a little glimpse of it.
Okay, 1 second. I do want to tell Chris about this. So I just came across this artist on Facebook who does extremely hyper-realistic sculptures of people's dogs.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, that sounds like something you'd be into.
Yeah, I'd actually. Will you shoot me the link to that?
God
Shoot,
damn
just
it.
shoot me the link to that. Like find the URL or whatever, and I'll totally get into that because I would love to get my dog just immortalized by a stranger on the internet.
Immortalized.
I found this guy on Facebook. He says he'll take pictures of your dog and then he'll make a toy out of them. He doesn't say if you can keep the toy, but yeah, that's just what's going on. He's doing it to make a very elaborate chess set.
I just
He's
sent
got
it
a
to
3D printer, man.
you. Okay.
If it's not a 3D printer, then I'm assuming that. Oh, thank you, Brandon. Like if
hand
if
done
if
from
it's
what
not a
I
3D
saw.
printer, then I'm assuming that it's like one of those clay sculptures or like some sort of like polyurethane type shit that are just hyper realistic. Like that's almost terrifying. And then how big are these things? Like, do they have size?
Fuck if I know.
It's life size.
Yeah, I was wondering. It's like, are they life size?
It was
or
a-
like, are they like action figure
I don't-
size?
they
Like
did not
taxidermy
look-
size.
They did not look like life size, but they looked like easily stand up in the palm of your hand.
Okay, that's okay. That's not bad. 6-8 inches. That's not bad.
Married to the Eiffel Tower documentary film.
Yeah, dude, it's a fucking real thing. I'm dead serious.
Why?
I don't quite know if it's like legal. But the lady did change her last name to Eiffel.
I see that. Erica A. Eiffel.
And the Eiffel Tower is feminine, so she
The Eiffel Tower is feminine.
she refers to her as she, I believe, if I'm right. If
Are
I'm
you
correct.
serious?
If I'm
Who
correct.
famously married the Eiffel Tower
I'm
in a
gonna
commitment
go
ceremony.
ahead and call it. No matter what happens with the whole trans rights and the whole like racism and all that shit, nothing will get more progressive than gay marrying the Eiffel Tower. There is nothing more progressive in the world. If you can fucking tell me one other thing that would be like more in that vein of like it's like it's the most progressive thing you could do is gay marry the Eiffel Tower. I'm sorry, but like that's like that will beat any like if like I don't know if Caitlyn Jenner ever had the surgery or not, like to clean like it's just a reminder to do their gender reassignment surgery and whatnot. I don't know, but I would assume that would be a big deal if that happened, and I haven't heard anything like that, so I'm assuming that Brandon,
your phone beeped. I'm reading about the bitch marrying the Eiffel Tower.
We got bitches marrying the Eiffel Tower.
We got
phones.
And you see, looking into that episode, she does explain like why it is she's attracted to an inanimate object.
Yeah, like she explains everything about it. Explains how when she was an archer, she was in love with her
bow.
With her bow named Lance.
Yeah, she was she was in love with that. And then I think she ended up like falling in love with another bow or something like that.
I don't know, but
then it eventually
she
turned into the Eiffel Tower.
Apparently, she had a 20-year relationship with the Berlin Wall that inspired a musical theater production,
which inspired fucking Broadway.
I think she has a small piece of it.
I want to know.
You must have. It's not that hard to come across them anymore. Piece of the Berlin Wall, like fucking. There's so many people out there that have them.
Like it's just bizarre to me. That's something I had never fucking heard of.
And she explains like why she is attracted to him. I think it had
apparently
a lot to do
there's
with
like
energy.
a fucking group and support group of them.
I'm not talking about there are that. There are support groups, but she feels like they feel like an energy within these objects that
connect to them on some level, and it's like, I mean, okay, more power to you, I suppose.
That's where I'm at on it.
Like,
that's all I can think about. It's like you're not harming him.
Extremely confused how I've never heard of this before.
But see, at the same time, you don't look down upon it because at least for me, I don't look down upon it because all I can think of is like, you're not hurting anybody. You're just fucking weird.
I just want to know if they consummate the marriage.
They do.
Does the male achieve release?
Shotgun.
Okay, with the lady married to the Eiffel Tower, she kind of mounts herself on a bit of the post, and she's like, I remember in the episode she talks about how like uncomfortable it is to consummate a marriage with everybody around you because she fucking did.
What? But
dude, I'm telling you, just watch the documentary. It's like an hour long. It's like an hour long.
I'll pass.
Oh, come on, you can take an hour of your
I
day to
will
watch
pass. That is.
It's something that's not up your alley.
The documentaries are awesome.
I love documentaries.
That's true. Documentaries
I
are awesome, but
I watched
that's
one last night.
Which one?
I'll have to pull it up right quick.
Is it on Netflix?
It's on my server thing.
Oh, it's on your server?
Yeah, Plex.
Yeah.
Dive to the Edge of Creation.
You should have watched more
Dive
Flash
to the Edge of
Gordon.
Creation.
It's a 70s National Geographic film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about them finding like sea life at the bottom of the ocean where like all these volcanic vents are.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty interesting.
That is interesting. I love deep ocean stuff, even though I'm fucking terrified of it.
Yeah, scary and awesome at the same time.
Are you scared of the ocean?
No?
Oh, okay. Because like Megan's scared of the ocean.
I'm scared of like deep, vast water.
Yeah, like deep water. Yeah. Like that's pretty freaky, but
like you know what I love more than documentaries?
what?
Mockumentaries.
Dude,
Like
you can't even say shit because she's 23 years old, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh God!
And I just introduced her to fucking Spinal Tap.
it was awesome. It rocked my world,
because we watched that movie Mascots on Netflix, and it's directed by Christopher Guest, same dude who did all those other movies. And she said that have you seen Best in Show, Megan?
Yeah, we watched it.
Yeah, we watched Best in Show. She did not know that Spinal Tap was like all of the same shit.
Yeah,
It was all Christopher Guest.
Yeah,
and I was like, I love this
That
man.
was basically the very first one. Mm-hmm. And it was like the first one that got big, at least that I know of. And like she just saw it like maybe a month ago.
Jesus,
dude, I was so disappointed.
I really needed
It was
to watch
awesome though.
Like when's the last time you watched it?
Oh God, years.
Really?
Yeah,
it still
like,
holds up. I will give it that. It still
Barely
holds up.
remember. Like, it's just been so long because I just haven't rewatched it.
Yeah.
I mean, What We Do in the Shadows was a mockumentary.
That was a good mockumentary.
Another good mockumentary I like is Drop Dead Gorgeous.
I don't know that one.
Drop Dead Gorgeous was great. Yeah. Drop Dead Gorgeous
Had
is
Kirsten
really good.
Dunst in it. And yeah, that's all I can think of right now.
Allison Janney, I believe, is in it.
Yes, Allison Janney is in it. Oh my gosh.
Then you've got there was like that show, not that show. It was there was another movie, and I think the word was America in it, and it was a mockumentary about somebody doing like some sort of American Idol type TV show. It was American Dreams, I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But that movie's like kind of a mockumentary style too. It's weird. Like it's not that great of a movie.
I've never heard of that one.
No, it was like one of those like 03 flicks that just kind of like came out of nowhere and just like wasn't that great.
Like, I genuinely would have to think really hard about all some of the mockumentaries I might have seen because it's been just so long.
A Mighty Wind.
Like,
I have a lot of those.
Good
fart joke and
fart
you
joke.
laughed.
Yeah, fart joke. Yeah.
That was good,
Christ.
Drew. That was good. That was subtle. I liked it.
That was funny. Drew made it funny, everybody.
Oh my god,
It's not unusual.
He proud of himself.
he should be.
I ain't proud of myself.
I ain't proud of myself until I get to have this bottle down. That's when I'll be proud of myself, and then once it's empty, I'll be angry again.
Daddy don't gonna drink his anger juice.
Daddy's dude. That's still like to me. That's a really funny joke, and I know it's dark. It's a really dark joke in Futurama, but that's a really funny joke to me. It's like when they're doing the global warming episode, and she was like, and then Daddy has his drink, and then he gets mad, and it comes out of left field for no
it's
reason. It's like
the ice melts and Daddy's drinking, then he gets mad.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then he gets mad, like. Oh boy! Like they went so dark for no reason out of left
That
field.
entire
It's so funny.
episode is great. Though.
Oh, it really
That's
is.
one of the better ones.
Yeah, it really is. It's a great episode. I mean, fucking Al Gore's in it, and like, it seems slightly plausible as to what we would be doing.
Yeah. Oh
if
God,
we
it's
reach
better.
that fucking level. If we get to 3,000, there's still human beings on Earth because of the shit that's going on. That I don't feel like fucking talking about because it's all fucking political and
Jesus.
like just all that. I don't feel like talking about that shit anymore.
Neither do I.
Not anymore, you know. Like maybe a month or two ago it was okay, but like now, like something happens every other fucking day, and like I keep reading about it and I'll keep up with it, but I don't want to fucking talk about it anymore because like it's the same shit over and over. Something happens, we forget about it the next 24 hours,
And every day on the repeat.
It's every fucking day. There's something fucking shocking, something breaking, something big happening. Charlie Murphy dying, fucking.
But that's
North
like
Korea
actually
testing
like
missile and fails.
but the Charlie Murphy thing's sad.
That was really
Like
sad.
that's
That was
something
really
that like
disappointing.
genuinely
I was really
like
I wasn't devastated that he was he was dead because like I didn't know that he was fighting leukemia. I didn't know that.
I
at
had
all.
no idea either.
And
So like his death was like
A
I
shock.
was surprised.
it came out of left field for
Yeah.
me at least because I didn't. I think I came into work like early that day, but I hadn't checked my phone because I had just been running around. I didn't check my phone until like 4:00 that day, and like late in the afternoon, and like that's what I saw, and I had brought it up to you. Because Megan shared it, and you were like, "Yeah, I already know." I was like, "Wow, I can't believe it! I fucking missed one day of the internet, like one part of the internet, and fucking Charlie Murphy dies." I was like, it caught me. I was blindsided. I never really got into stand up too much. He's a fucking amazing storyteller, probably one of the best storytellers, and he is known as probably the greatest the creator of the greatest sketch on television history.
God,
Which
well,
is,
two of the best.
Two of the best, but to me, the best sketch I've ever seen on any television show that does sketch comedy is the Charlie Murphy's True Hollywood Stories about Rick James. is probably the funniest thing
It's
I've ever
pure
seen.
comedy gold.
Yeah, that and the Prince episode, but the Prince episode is like not nearly as good, but it's still really good.
Yeah.
But the Rick James episode to me is like the quintessential.
It is perfection.
That is the most perfect sketch I've ever seen. It never gets old, and that was the thing. He had a really good way of storytelling. I was just not really big. I tried listening to his stand up, and I gave it a shot, and maybe I just wasn't in the right mood, and maybe I need to revisit it just because like
I think
now
you
he's in
need
my
to.
mind.
You definitely need to now.
Because like I now that I'm revisiting it, like I feel like I need to, because like
You know,
he's
after that
gone.
episode, for months, all I said was cocaine is a hell of a drug. 'Cause it made me laugh so fucking bad.
Dude, I had a shirt at one point that had Rick James' face on it, and it says I'm Rick James, bitch. And I used to wear it to fucking high school and fucking freshman year, and then
Jesus.
like sometimes I'd be bold enough to like I wouldn't just wear it and then just walk into school and be like fuck you.
No, you would like cover it up with like an
Slightly.
overshirt or
I'd put
a
it like
jacket.
I'd put like a button up, but I wouldn't button it up.
Oh yeah.
And then I'd rock around like that, like, and people would be like, "What the fuck does your shirt say?" And
Yeah.
and I'd be like, I'd pull it open, and they'd be like, "Hell yeah!" and I'd feel really cool for like a second, but then I'd realize, "Oh yeah, I'm in high school. I'm not cool. Nobody's cool in high school."
Remember my Jackal shirt, Brandon?
You had a Jackal shirt?
Rock me, roll me, jackal me off.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I saw. Dude, I swear to God, I'll have to put this up on our Facebook page. I swear, but it was so fucking hilarious that I saw some dude in a random fucking parking lot in Walmart, and he was fucking wearing that shirt. I had never seen that shirt. I don't know much about Jackal. I didn't know that they did that kind of shit. And I saw that shirt, and I took a picture of it, and I sent it to Brandon, and I was just like, "Get a load of this fucking shit." And he sends me a text. He was like, "I think Drew has that shirt," and I was like, "Fucking no way!"
Still
Yeah.
got it.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
dude! Please, what size is that motherfucker?
XL.
Dude, please let me wear it. I'll wear it to work tomorrow.
Sure, yeah, man.
Dude, I'm dead
I
serious.
never wear it, so
Dude.
I would love to
They're
wear that
gonna
shirt because I
lose
wear an
their
XL. I
shit.
wear an XL.
I'll let you borrow it.
Please let me borrow it. Yeah, please let me borrow it. Like, oh
Or
my god,
shit, you probably
I'm
have
gonna-
it. I mean, I don't think it was a gift or anything.
it wasn't a gift.
No, because I didn't buy it, but I know my parents
Yeah.
were at a Jackal show and they got like free shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, so they just came home and they like shot you a free shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
So yeah, I mean, I never wear it, so if you want it, you can have it.
Fuck yes, I want that shirt. I will wear that shirt proudly into work tomorrow. It's black too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
God.
It-
Because it's got to be a black shirt because I won't wear anything other than black and like hardly anymore.
Yeah.
Like
Emo.
I guess I'm a 26-year-old
Dark
emo.
like my soul.
It's dark, but I moved on to more progressive music, so I moved on to like Nina Simone and Eels. Like
progressive
really,
emo.
they progressively emo. I didn't even start off at like the Asking Alexandria shit, like the scene shit. I went straight into the deep fucking
Yeah.
cuts, like Eels and Tom Waits and like that kind of fucking emo, like
Yeah.
old fucking Cure music and Joy Division, just
Dude,
Elliott
I was
Smith depressing
listening to
shit.
so much Cure the last 2 days.
Oh God!
God.
Don't get me wrong, I love
Like-
the Cure, but why were you listening to so much?
Yeah.
Hanging out with someone who really loves the Cure.
Okay.
So just constantly playing the Cure, and it's like it starts off with like real upbeat, synth, and it's like, oh, okay, and then it starts singing, and it's like, fuck,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what
That's
the
the Cure.
fuck?
You couldn't handle the depth of it?
No, I can handle it. It's just
man.
like sometimes it works for me, other times it doesn't.
Right.
Like, just that's all it is. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. It's like
I guess I
slow
get it.
REM. It's like the slower REM songs.
You would like their first
okay.
album.
I think there are a couple songs off their first album that I have in my car.
Yeah, like off their first one, it's a
who are
lot
we
more
talking
upbeat.
What?
Who are we talking about?
Wait, who? Yeah,
The
The
Cure?
Cure or
The Cure.
Yeah, The Cure.
Yeah, The Cure. The first album's like kind of dark. It's actually really dark.
I mean, it's The Cure.
yeah,
but like it's like because it's their first album, they like went pretty fucking dark. Like they wanted to just, I guess they
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to show.
you're talking about Three Imaginary Boys. right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
yeah. That to me is a
Yeah.
pretty dark album, and it just got kind of poppier from there.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love The Cure, but like they did not stick to their original sound. Like,
Apparently, one of the songs that I have in my car, they played in concert when you saw them, Drew.
They probably
that
played
wouldn't have been on their first one.
No, I mean, this is just like one song. It's like a greatest hits album.
Oh.
Yeah. Then you probably definitely heard that because that's probably all they were playing as greatest hits, right?
Yeah, they were heavy on
Yeah.
Disintegration,
Yeah.
which I really like that album. But they were really heavy on that, and then
Yeah.
they played a few of their other hits, and then some old stuff. Like,
Some really old stuff.
like a few really old songs from like the early 80s they
Nice.
put out there.
Now that
but,
would have been something nice to see.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like they were all over the place, but mostly on Disintegration and all
Yeah.
that.
I like that. That's interesting. Like, I wish I could have gone to that show. The tickets sold out so fucking quick, and
Yeah.
I just didn't get a chance to fucking even snag some. I knew another person that was going to,
Yeah,
and she said that it was a fucking blast. So like,
that was cool.
I wish I could have gone, but it is what it is. Fuck it. Like, I miss out on shows a lot. Like, I've been missing out on a lot of shows. Like, there was, like, honestly, if we didn't get to record tonight, there was a show that I was going to hit up at 8 o'clock at the Radio Room.
Wow, they actually had a show at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, Italo and the Passions.
Really?
Not fucking
there's-
midnight.
They were starting early.
It was starting at like 8. Well, it's Sunday, dude.
Oh yeah,
And it's fucking Easter.
Well, I've
so.
seen a show on Sunday and they didn't fucking start till like 10:30.
Basically, Radio Room says like they'll start at 9, but like they really are not starting until like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
That like
If you're
basically is like if you want to be there, show up at like 9.
yeah.
Like, try not to show up too late. Try not to show up any later, but like
I always
9's
shoot
fine.
for 10.
I
You always shoot
actually
for 10.
read an article the other day about people wanting shows to start much more early, because they had mentioned a place that the author of this article goes to.
Mm-hmm.
They were starting shows at like 11:30 at night on a weekday, and
went
getting
to a
surprised
show
that no one's there.
I went to a show this last Tuesday. That the show started at 11 and didn't end until easily 1.
Yikes!
And
And that
you know
was
what
that
I-
after the opening act, or was that like everything?
It was an after party for
Oh yeah, for Stanhope. right?
for the Doug Stanhope show.
Yeah.
Who played at Ground Zero the other night.
Yeah, that's the one I was gonna call out of work for that fucking shit, and you had fucking taken Friday off. That's why, like, that's why I was
Yeah.
kind of fucking like a little mad at you, but it wasn't mad. It was like jealousy because you were doing it, and what bothered me about it was like I was gonna do that and then not tell anybody. And I was going to head up to fucking Ground Zero and go see Doug Stanhope and then just not pick Megan up and just explain to her, it's like, look, I'm doing blow with Doug Stanhope. and she would have been like, you know what? Go for it.
Like, he
Should've
was
been like-
giving coke to just every fucking body.
I've
there.
heard he's extremely generous. He's extremely generous. from
Oh,
what I hear.
yeah. With coke, he's so great.
I got
But
You try and offer him pot, he really wasn't. He really won't smoke it. He's not a really big pot drinker.
I don't
But if
believe
you give him,
anyone
you buy
did offer him pot.
No, nobody, because everybody knows he was on Getting Doug with High, and like on there he only took like maybe if I can remember correctly, he may have taken like 2 hits, but the entire time they did it during the morning and he was drinking.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was full.
Oh, he was
fully
drinking a lot.
fully dressed up in his fucking zoot suit that you saw,
Yeah.
man. And that's how he's fucking like he was on the show like in that morning fucking drinking because
Yeah.
he doesn't smoke, so he had them and him were drinking instead, but he like Doug decided to fucking light up anyways, and yeah, like that was yeah, he doesn't really smoke. He tells you he doesn't really smoke a lot. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, like that night, the opening band started at 11.
God.
And they played until 11:30, 11:45.
Yeah.
Then the headliner went on, and they played until at least 1.
Not bad.
They ended the show with both bands coming on stage to do a very, very drunken cover of The Darkness.
Oh, I believe in a thing called love.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yes.
Dude, it was so
Hell yes.
fucking bad.
Dude, I will so get into that.
Now, bad isn't good or bad isn't bad?
Bad isn't bad. Because the guitarist that they brought on stage, he didn't want to do it. Because he openly admitted that he did not know how to play anything in that song after the chorus. So he didn't know any of the fucking song, and he's like, I just don't fucking know it. I don't want to do it.
Can't blame him.
It's not their song, so... Like, it's one of those, like, you know, that's understandable.
Yeah,
but
totally.
no, he went up and did it, and it was just fucking wild.
Yikes, man. Like, I wish I could have been at that show. It's like, and you had taken it the very last second. I wasn't, like, because had you had not asked for it off, like, I was just going to call out that day and just not tell you guys. Because, like... I would have dipped into my savings for that show because like I heard like his show was $35 a pop, which was to me for Stanhope expensive. I was like,
that is expensive as shit.
Well, he's a fucking legend. Like
I've paid less for more legendary.
I've paid less for Patrice O'Neal when I fucking saw him. I paid like I think $15 to see Patrice. Doug Stanhope though, like he's a legend, and he does small venues, and that's why he charges so much because like he knows a lot of people.
Sensory deprivation.
Sensory deprivation?
Yes, yeah, those chambers and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like the ones where like you're suspended in water and then like you're laying on your back and then you're just like after you can't see anything. It is pitch fucking black in there and like there's no noise from the outside. It's only you.
Yeah.
And eventually you tune that noise out. And like you start like hallucinating in there. Because your mind starts to make that shit up. And everything like that, and it's really fucking like I've always wanted to try it, but I feel like I'd be freaked out because of the fucking
that's really cool, man.
Dude, they seem so cool. Like
that would freak me out. I've thought about it too.
You thought about doing it? Yeah, see, it seems
I've thought about it, but
it seems like
it would freak me the fuck out.
But see, that's the thing, like at any point you can leave. You're not like obligated to like stay in one for an hour. Like they're not gonna like put a lock on the door. Like if you feel like you're freaking out, you can fucking get up. You can just stand up because like it literally is like the water level is so low. Yeah, that you're just sitting, but it's low enough for you to just float, but low enough for you to stand up, and it's like maybe it's up to your shin, I think. Oh, okay. And yeah, like that's like it's very simple. Like I've always wanted to do it. I don't know if there's any around here. And like I said to Brandon, it's like you're not really like you're not obligated for the full hour. Like you can say I want to go in there for an hour, and then you sign all the fucking papers and yada yada yada, and you just get in your swim trunks and you get in there. And if you start to freak out, you can just like bang on the door, and then they'll just open, and you'll be like, oh, I saw shit. And like nah, like some people are saying that it's like on the equivalent of like an acid trip because your mind creates all this shit for you because like you're seeing nothing.
Christ.
So you're hallucinating inside this darkness that only you can see, and that like isn't like, but you have it in your mind that it's imaginary.
Yeah,
like. I've heard that people just fall asleep in there too. Like I could see Megan going in there and trying it, and then her just like passing out and like falling asleep.
Trying what?
Like the sensory depth chamber.
Oh like, yeah, I'll go to sleep.
Yeah, you'll just fall asleep in there.
I fall asleep in the bathtub.
Yeah, that pisses me off. I mean, dude, you know how many times I've walked in on her fucking like fall like asleep in the fucking tub. And it bothers me
with
so fucking...
only her nose and a straw poking up above the water.
No. Like her face is like not even inches from the water. Like, and I'm like, Megan, wake the fuck up. And she's like, what? And I was like, you're sleeping in water. I'm okay. You're gonna drown, okay? Get your ass out of the damn tub.
I think like, what really freaks him out about it is the first time he ever caught me doing it, I laid on my side in the tub and just like I was asleep in a bed. I had like my hands under my head, and half of my face was underwater. I will give him that, but my nose was not. My nose was not covered. Yeah, he came in and saw it.
She was breathing out of her nose, and I came in there and saw it, and I freaked the fuck out. And ever since then, like every time she does take a bath, if she's taking too long, if she takes longer than like 30, 40 minutes, I go in there and check on her and be like, "Are you alive? Like, are you asleep? Because if you're asleep, I'm gonna fucking.
I'm alive in Georgia.
Scream at you. I'm alive
down in Georgia with the devil."
Jesus.
Don't say that. Brandon, leave your house.
Leave your house.
What if I don't want to?
Well, that
This
sucks.
isn't about you.
I think she just made it about me.
I am inside the devil.
I thought the devil was inside of you.
God is inside of me.
Oh, okay.
What
so
the
you're
fuck?
so you're fighting the devil. So you're so are you Christ or the Antichrist? Because
I'm Hercules.
Oh shit, we were all wrong. We were all fucking wrong.
Everyone was wrong.
Everybody
Back to
was
the drawing boards.
Everybody was right back in the Greek and Roman days. Like holy shit. Like
Yeah.
well, my name is Brandon. Well, my name is Brandon.
Candy rocks and candy cigarettes.
How many serving
Overdose.
sizes? How many serving sizes are actually in the box total?
17.
God damn.
Jesus
God
Christ.
damn it.
So
How much sugar is in
4
a
grams.
How many
For-
calories total per serving?
Calories 15.
15 calories?
So-
yeah, but they're not accounting for the grams of sugar either. And there's
Yeah.
4 grams
So
of
4
sugar
grams
in
of
every.
sugar for a serving. 17 servings. What's 17 times 4?
17 times 4.
68.
68.
I think Brandon's right. Yeah,
Holy shit. I am right.
yeah.
Fucking right.
Good
Oh
job.
my
Hell
god,
yeah.
that's really cool.
yeah,
Actually.
good job for some simple math, like just some simple multiplication.
Well, you remember they never taught you really over 12.
68 grams of
true.
They
sugar
never
is
did.
1 Bex.
Exactly.
Here, take it from me.
Ooh, give me sugar.
All right, so there's 68 grams of sugar in that. Okay.
There's 68 grams of sugar in my ass right now.
All right, so how many? All right, so how many servings are in that box?
17.
17 times 15, which would equal
Oh, my math ain't
17
that good.
times 15, that would be 155.
155.
No, the fuck it is not.
I was about to say it's like 155. Really, 17 times 15 equals 225 calories per box
255.
of that fucking rock
100
candy.
low.
I was
And then-
100 low, man.
And then she just said, "Okay, I'll try to keep in touch." Okay, well, whatever.
Don't get lost.
Yeah, all right. Anyways, 255 calories.
Yes.
Okay, there's 255 calories in the entire box, and that's just the calories, okay? That's not accounting for the grams of sugar. Now, we saw that the grams of sugar was 68 grams of sugar in the entire box. Okay, so really it would come down to like how 68 grams of sugar is already twice as much as the body can process before it just turns it into fat, because I think it's like 32 or 34 grams of sugar a day, or maybe it's lower, I'm not sure.
I wouldn't know.
But it would like your body can only process like 30 some odd grams of sugar a day, and the rest gets turned into like fatty cells and shit. And
Trans fats.
basically, Brandon, if he ate that entire box in one sitting, which I believe he's going to, he'll finally put some weight on that stick figure of a fucking figure that he's got.
I call it dark and lanky.
Dark and lanky.
Dark and lanky.
Megan's
That's my
sitting over
new
there playing a
band name.
crossword puzzle, not giving two shits.
Like
I'm a
my,
little old lady.
I'm like Michael Anthony Hall in the 80s.
Michael Anthony Hall in the 80s.
Or is it Anthony Michael Hall?
Anthony Michael Hall, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking of Michael C. Hall, I think.
Yeah, but
I get those two mixed up so fucking much, it's not even funny. Like
Yeah,
when I
I
heard
have
that
his
Dexter, I remember when Dexter premiered, and
I love Dexter's Laboratory.
not that Dexter. I wish,
Similar
right?
plot line,
I wish.
though.
Yeah, yeah, very similar plot line. Really? You should actually check it out. It's really interesting.
especially
But
going in with that
Steve Brule, can
knowledge.
Steve Brule watch it with me?
Steve
can.
Brule can watch anything with you if you believe hard enough.
God.
You just have to believe.
You
Oh
gotta
my
believe,
God.
you dingus.
I'll believe as hard as I can.
But no, what was that? What were we talking about?
Steve
Porn.
Porn. Jesus Christ, what were we really talking about, Brandon? That is disgusting.
Body excretions.
Oh, I don't remember any
Yeah.
of those.
You see?
Did he achieve release?
Find out after this.
Find out after this episode of The Honeymooners.
Find out tonight if he finished with his wife. I grew up on a jail yard.
You grew up on a jail yard, yeah.
Yeah.
Your mom had you in prison. For
Mama had me in prison. I had 50 mommies.
I had 50 mamas.
Me too.
See, it's not uncommon
to have 50 mommies.
Yeah.
I mean, that is pretty uncommon, I will admit. Usually most people, I would assume, have one mom.
It's so fulfilling to have 50
No,
moms.
Actually,
It's fulfilling to have 50 moms.
It's much more common to have 50 mothers.
It feels.
There's nothing comforting. Like 50 moms, the new Bang Bros title. Like, that's what it sounds like.
You see, when you're growing up with only one mother, you only have one mom saying, your mommy's, strong, brave little boy. But when you have 50 mothers telling you that you're a strong, brave little boy,
you start believing that they're fucking lying. And turns out, guess what? They were wrong this whole time. I am a piece of shit.
they weren't lying. They were just wrong.
They weren't lying. They were just wrong. I did turn out to be a piece of shit. Thank you very much.
But they tried their best.
They tried. Yeah, all 50 of those mothers that you had. Apparently, they tried their damnedest. How many fathers did you have though? Oh, just the one. He refused to have any more of him around. He said one is enough of me, and then he
would always shout, "There's enough of me to go around, ladies."
It was weird because a lot of the times ladies weren't around when he said that. He would say that in the kitchen, at 2 a.m.
And
it was really
all
weird.
50 of them would come into the room.
Yeah,
and
was
they
weird.
would send me off to bed.
It was like clockwork. Honestly, what were you doing up at 2 a.m?
I was baking cakes for mommy's birthdays.
How many mommy's birthdays? How many mommy's birthdays? It's not all 50. It's like 6 of them. it's like 6 of them. So you're baking 6 fucking cakes. What happened? What dropped? It was just a lighter. It was okay.
Drew had a propulsive baby.
I had a propulsive pencil shoot out of my binder spiral. And
hold on, you
awesome.
Gotta re-say that. My head hurts.
My head hurts. I
had a propulsive pencil shoot out of my binder spiral.
Binder viral.
Yeah. Binder spiral.
Spiral binded notebook. Jesus Christ.
There's a clue in my notebook.
There's a clue in it. Dude, I still have that fucking thing that you gave me.
There's
that
a
fucking
route
oil
to
mat.
Shambhala.
That oil mat that you gave me that had the clue on it. That was. I still have that shit. It's sitting there. It's my backboard of my trash can now. So whenever I go to throw shit away, it bounces off the fucking letter. It's fucking great, dude. I love that thing. I don't know why, but I'm gonna keep that thing until it fucking just rots away, or until it rips open, until I get a dog that fucking rips into it, because it's made out of that material that dogs would fucking rip into.
Yeah.
So I'm not Brandon. You're gaining calories. The world can hear you getting fatter. Listen to that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. That.
Wonder what it sounds like under
box.
a sound microscope.
Oh my goodness.
Ew. Bruh. Why?
What?
Are you eat that whole box tonight? No, I don't want to eat pure sugar.
Come on, Megan.
I don't want to eat pure sugar.
Don't be a puss.
No, man.
Come on, man up.
I just went to the bariatric clinic.
Yeah, Megan did actually just go to the bariatric clinic.
Yes.
What is bariatric clinic do?
Explain it to him, because it took me some explaining. I thought I knew, but I don't.
It's for fat people, which, yeah, technically it is, but, yeah, I went there. I went there, and, for starters, this is really funny. When I initially made the appointment, I fell asleep the day of the appointment, I slept in.
Yes, you did.
And I had to call them half an hour after my appointment saying, hey, I didn't hear my alarm, I'm sorry, can we reschedule? They're like, yeah, sure, no problem. And so they rescheduled it again.
Which is great.
And
It's
the day that I
fine.
actually go in, I see a fresh sign by the desk that says, due to continual abuse, there must be more than 24-hour notice of cancellation of an appointment, or there is a fee. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so fucking sorry. Oh my God. So I get there, and the guy, he weighs me, he draws my blood, he sees that I'm being a fucking pansy about the needle in my arm.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And
well, you're a pansy just in general, so.
So he looks at me and he was like, do you want to get the shot? I was like, well, that's kind of the whole reason I came here, man.
Why I'm here. I'm not paying you $130 to do shit I can do at home.
And he was like, well, I mean, basically he saw how I was with drawing my blood, and
right.
He's like, yeah, I just don't think that you want to do it. I said, wow, where does it get done at? I said, does it get done in the butt? Because that's what I heard. You get a shot in the ass. He was like, no, it's a shot in the arm, but it goes in the muscle. I'm like, let's just do it. So he does, and I didn't know he did it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even think I was aware of it. I was like, that was it? I got flu shots worse than that in high school.
Dude, flu shots fucking hurt.
It all depends on the doctor.
Well, he was quick as shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know he did it.
Yeah, if you get a good one, you have no idea.
Dude, I can't remember who said it, but like, there was a famous comic out there that said that like, don't have like the people that like draw blood for like hospitals or like for the blood banks or whatever. Don't get people in there that like are nurses and shit. Get junkies. Get junkies on the street because guess what? They'll find a vein. They'll find a vein every fucking time. Number one, and it won't fucking hurt.
Yeah.
And they'll be able to send you on your like not even they'll be able to look at you without tying it up and be like, I know where it's at.
I told the doctor when he had to draw my blood, he had to like tie a band-aid, a wrap around my arm.
Yeah.
Like a tourniquet. And it fucking hurt. And so before he put the needle in, I was like, I could never be a heroin addict. And I was like, I can't do this shit.
The funny thing is you think that that's the only way to do heroin. Oh boy, there's a lot of other ways to do heroin.
Out of the toilet.
I know a lot of people. I don't know a lot of people, but I've heard of a lot of people, famous and non-famous people I actually know too, that have done heroin but won't they won't boot it. They'll only snort. They'll smoke it occasionally, but they usually just boot it. Or not boot it, but they usually just snort it. But I've heard of meth addicts fucking booting it and shit. I've seen that. That shit ain't fucking pleasant.
None of it's pleasant.
Fuck no, it isn't.
They're
dude.
hard drugs.
Dude, no, yeah, hard drugs are hard drugs are for sissies. Hard drugs are for sissies.
Fuck those hard drugs, man.
Fuck hard drugs. Like,
Fuck them.
I did coke for a while. Don't get me wrong. I did coke when I was younger, and but would I go back to change what I did? Probably not, because I'm not really big into regret. But I would so totally go back and like
just not
do it as much as I did.
Not as much.
Yeah, I'd probably just be like, I'd slow down a lot. I'd be like, you shouldn't be doing this much. Like, really? Like all the time?
Are you sure?
every fucking 2-hour break, you're going out there and doing something. Like, fucking really? And that's where it got. And I wish I could have. If I could go back, I'd go back and be like, slow down, just slow down and enjoy what you're doing, and not just make it all about like chasing the fucking dragon.
Slow down on the dance flow.
Slow down on the dance flow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a life motto right there. Slow down on the dance flow. Slow down.
I love it, Drew. I love it so much.
Slow down on the dance flow. And act in 3 parts.
Jeez.
By Drew Gigglesticks McConnell.
I'm changing my middle name
to Gigglesticks because that's your stage name.
Naming yourself and change it to that.
I thought this was going to be just like your stage name, like how Stephen King wrote under Richard Bachman.
My
and
birth
shit.
Name now.
Oh, it's going to be your birth name. You're going to go get this shit changed on your birth record and everything. Make Gigglesticks.
Make Gigglesticks.
On his tombstone.
I like the sound of that.
Andrew William Gigglesticks McConnell.
Andrew Gigglesticks. Well, yeah. Are you going to keep your original middle name?
I'll keep my original.
Or are you going to be like me? So you got two middle names.
Yeah, I want 2 middle names. I want one self-created and the others,
just
natural,
whichever one that you were born with. Yeah. So you can pay homage. And
yeah.
I think Drew's tombstone is going to be kind of
It's gonna have like
Kinda like-
40 words.
Yeah,
It's
like
gonna
it's-
have 40
just
words.
for the name.
Like,
Like
I'm gonna
his-
get there tomorrow and I'm gonna be like, God, this goes on for fucking ever. Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be like naming a cat. Andrew William Gigglesticks Drewski's the boy.
McConnell.
And
Bearded
so on.
Jesus God.
Bearded Jesus God. The fourth. The fourth. Dude, if I outlive you, I will, like, when I find out where your tombstone is being made, I will go there and give him $500 extra in cash to make you the fourth for no reason whatsoever. Put it on your tombstone and be like, just fudge some paperwork and here's $500. Just do it.
Yes.
So, like, if I outlive you, I get to go to your fucking grave and be like, I still get a chuckle out of him. Oh man, he earned these flowers today.
Every day that I outlive Drew, I'm gonna go by and carve bitch into his tombstone.
Every fucking. This is on the
Every
chance that
single day.
This is on the chance that, like, we're gonna honestly, like, who honestly do you think is gonna live the longest out of all of us in the room?
Drew.
Honest to God,
Drew.
you think Drew's gonna live
Drew.
the longest?
Yep, Drew.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get into my family, but I don't.
I'm speaking more dietary.
Dietary? Oh, well, dietary.
No, not just dietary, just all around lifestyle and everything.
Yeah,
Maybe. I don't know.
someone's gonna beat the shit out of me, and I'm.
I mean,
gonna
some of the
lose and
most,
die.
unhealthy people will live till they're like 100.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
that
at those
is
people
true.
out there that, like, look at those, like that
Old
old dude,
fucks.
that old dude who used to drink like 2 gallons of Thunderbird wine a day
Yeah.
and like smoke like 2 packs of cigarettes a day because he figured out that worked for him.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's like this 90-something-year-old woman who drinks whiskey.
Drinks
daily.
whiskey and
Chris, if
yeah.
you live the longest, I'm gonna be fucking mad.
Well, you'll be dead, so I won't care.
I'm gonna
just
come
gonna let
back
you
from
know.
the dead and piss on your grave out of
That's-
anger.
Well, I won't be dead, so I won't have a grave, you dumbass.
No, but like the day you die.
But this just seems more improbable the more you go on about it.
Listen, I'm not gonna give up on this.
Oh, you don't have to, but
What
you're
was-
losing a fight.
Hey,
I'm
Brandon,
doing
what was your dream of, like, when you die, what did you want to do?
It's not a dream.
all right, just
It's
tell me.
written in the will.
It's a will, whatever the fuck.
It
I
is
don't care.
written in my will that when I die,
Yeah.
Drew has to drink my ashes.
Really?
What?
That's dead serious.
Yeah,
like
we-
if Drew
You
outlives
need to
Brandon.
explain this.
Yeah. I need to know
Brandon
like
will
the
be
origin. I
inside
need
of me.
I need to know the origin of this because like I need to know why
I believe we were drunk one night.
you were
And-
drunk. What, you had like
Well,
2
we were,
beers
like,
and were
Yeah,
feeling it?
sure.
When we were like teenagers.
Oh, okay. So he had like 2 Zimas and then he's fucked up,
drank-
guys.
I drank margarita mix.
Dude,
Just
guess,
drink
dude,
my
I don't mean
dad's
I don't.
Coors.
I want to hear this story, but I don't want to derail you. But I do have to say this: Zima is coming back. I'm dead serious.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna buy a case, and I'm not gonna buy a case. I'm gonna go buy a 6-pack, and I'm just gonna drink them and be like, I wonder what this was like back in 1999. I'm gonna go put on some Baja Man and just listen.
I'm just listening to Prince's 1999.
Oh God. But anyway, continue the story.
But I think we were just fucking off one night, and I went on like a random long story tangent that if Drew lives longer than me as a final, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna make him drink my ashes just for outliving me. Be outliving me, because even after death, I have to remind Drew that I am a constant pain in his ass.
All right, that was actually not bad. That actually
Put some
wasn't
peppers
bad.
in there with the
Yeah.
ashes.
Yeah.
I want it to hurt.
All right. So what if
I
all right,
already
so,
eat a lot
all
of
right.
hot stuff, and that doesn't affect me.
Yeah, there you go. So like,
I want
There you go.
habanero juice up in my ass.
Oh, no, well, maybe that would
Brandon,
fuck
that-
me up. I don't know. My
you should really,
diarrhea, I don't know.
really put some context on some of the things you say sometimes.
No context.
No context.
No
at all. I love
context
it.
required.
At all. I love it.
None given.
But see, like, what I want to know is, okay, so I get the story of like that.
Yeah.
What about if Drew outlives you, or no, like you outlive Drew?
He knows
What is
better.
his, like,
he
fuck
knows
you
better
to-
than to request anything of me, because I'll say that I did it and never really do it.
God, you do that so much already.
He's so fucking mad right now.
Because he knows you're right.
No.
He knows you're fucking right.
No. I want to get cremated and then my ashes made into Jello.
Dead serious?
Yeah.
Like what kind of Jello?
Can I swim in
Like
it?
what flavor is it?
Can I swim in the Jello?
Like some kind of like green
Like
lime Jello.
Like lime Jello?
Yeah, lime Jello.
But you want to
Worst
like
kind.
mix it with your ashes as well.
Yeah.
Why?
And then
Why?
I just want it to be frozen and then put in a freezer for eternity. Or
That's-
either in Antarctica. I
Just
haven't
wherever
thought
I
mine
wind
through
up.
completely.
I haven't
yet.
really thought this through completely, but
But
it's getting there. I'm still in the planning
Yeah,
stages
you know,
of it.
I get through to these planning stages at different points in my life, and I think this is one of them.
This
I'm
is one of them.
I'm advancing my thoughts right now on what needs to happen.
When you're gonna die.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm honestly like, I think we can, a show of hands out of all three of you. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be the first one to die.
Oh God, yes.
Like
Don't-
out of
don't say that.
I
didn't mean to have my hand raised.
Not to
listen
be
to logic,
not in a
Megan.
depressive way, like not like I'm gonna kill myself or anything like
Well,
that. No,
listen
it's
to
because
logic.
of my.
He's
it's
the
be-
oldest one.
Well, I technically yes. Not only am I the oldest one,
You see,
I'm the
like,
oldest one.
You
but
don't even need to make any other point.
not even that. But like I got a temper, and I've got a mouth, and
Well,
got a
Chris,
temper
every
sometimes.
human has a mouth.
well, you know what I mean by
Well,
like when I
most
say I got a
humans,
mouth.
some of them are born without mouths, and that's a very unfortunate
Like the
circumstance.
Matrix.
Dude, have you ever seen something like that? I mean, to derail it and digress.
I
but,
mean,
like, have you ever even seen a human without a mouth?
I don't know.
I've seen the Matrix.
So I guess
You
it's the
see?
same thing.
Yeah.
It happened in a movie, so it's surely true, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
right.
I mean, I just saw this thing on Facebook the other day where it was like this guy. He was in his 40s or something, and
Yeah.
he never grew out of infancy. And he
Dude.
still can't walk. He still can't talk.
Like, is he mentally disabled or like?
I don't know if he really is or not, but it's like his body's not able to.
So can he comprehend things? Like,
I didn't read that much into it because it was just like a little video with no link on it.
oh, okay.
But it was saying like he had.
Were you on 4chan or something like that?
No, it was Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Like one of
And
those.
it was like it
quick
looked
BuzzFeed.
legit because it was an actual video of this
Mm-hmm.
like dude that looked like he looked like a baby with like a 40-year-old face,
oh, weird.
but like with none of the wear and tear like that you get when
As
you
an
age.
adult,
I
As
guess.
an adult, you know, but-
I've seen a similar like documentary of a girl who's about our age. She's about our age, and she's no bigger than like an 8-month-old.
wow.
God, really? Well, yeah, I would like Ma Petite, like that little Indian
No,
girl.
she was not a dwarf.
Oh.
She stopped aging at 8 months, something like that.
What the
Or
hell?
she's the shape of a baby. She cannot talk. She cannot speak. She acts like, if you look at her and you're around her, you'd be like, oh, this is just normal 8-month-old. No, she's like in her 20s.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't know your body could just do that. Mm-hmm. Your body can just stop aging.
I mean, at least her body can.
I mean, I know of people like hyper aging and shit like that. Like you hear people like that go through a lot of stress or like do heavy jobs or stuff like that. and
Heavy
they,
drugs.
or heavy drugs or like they eat really shitty and stuff like that. And they're like you get the prostate of a 40-year-old man, you get the heart of a 65-year-old, you got the liver of a fucking alcoholic, yada yada yada.
Or you're like me and my dad where you get gray hair at 25.
Dude, I don't even want to fucking hear it. Look at me, I'm about to turn 27 and I've got gray in my fucking beard now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fucking pleasant over here, over in like Gray Hairsville.
Yeah. I noticed by month, I'm like 22 and I got like all kinds of fucking gray hairs.
Honestly, that's not uncommon. Like I got
Yeah.
I got my first one when I was 17 or 18. I can't remember,
Oh, yeah.
but I got mine at 17, and my first one at 17 or 18. Like my family naturally grows gray, like pretty quickly, like just for no reason whatsoever. Like they just go gray, and like yeah, I've got fucking. Megan says it's a silver fox look, but it's not at all.
It's like salt and pepper.
I still have plans to become Gandalf.
Oh, just straight up Gandalfing.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
should.
would be.
You
a
really
happy,
should.
happy
Like, you really
man.
should. I've got the fucking pipe for it.
Yeah,
I've got the
man.
fucking Gandalf pipe.
Yeah, man.
Like
Oh my god, I'd be
Yeah.
so down for that.
I wanna
Halloween
get
every
the
day.
hat
Say what?
and the robes and
It's Halloween every day with Drew.
Why not? Dress for the job you want, not for the job you have.
yeah, right.
Megan has decided she is adopting a pet monkey.
I'm
What?
adopting a cat.
You adopt that monkey, Megan.
Why would I do that? They're assholes.
We named him Samsonite.
Oh man.
Thank you, Daddy.
Don't
You're
call me
welcome,
daddy. I hate
Grandpa.
that shit. I hate that shit.
I call him
Thank
daddy
you,
to fuck with
Papa.
him all the time.
Yeah, she does. I can't fucking stand it. I really can't fucking stand it. I don't like it. I find
you,
it
Papa.
uncomfortable. I find it extremely uncomfortable, and I really don't like those fucking women out there that are
Papa?
Papa's a funny word to me.
Yeah, I'm just
Papa's
gonna
a
call you
funny
Papa.
word.
I'm gonna every time. Thank you, Papa.
God, please
Papa,
don't.
can you
I
make
already
me a
feel
ham
old.
sandwich?
I'm already.
Papa,
I'm already.
Papa, will you grill me a cheese?
Will you grill me a cheese?
Papa, I need some broccoli for my meat intake.
I need some. All right, so let's get to what we actually want to talk about. I want to start with Drew's first.
Drew's had his first sexual experience.
I had
Everyone,
my first sexual experience. It was so terrifying.
What?
so
What?
how is Rocky doing?
Oh, Rocky's doing fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
After you're done with him.
yeah, after I'm done with him, yeah.
Yeah, he was the dude that Drew beat up after having sex with Michael
Yeah.
because he was so
Goddamn
filled.
Michael.
He was so filled with rage at that point after getting pounded in the ass
Michael
that
sucks.
he had to take his anger out on somebody. So
I'm very certain everyone
Michael
is
fucked me
confused at
over.
this point.
everybody is always confused.
Everybody listening to this right now is confused. I'm like, who the fuck is Michael and Rocky?
They will
Michael,
never
No,
know.
no. What did Drew?
And why did Drew just freshly lose his virginity? At 23.
Oh, come on! Don't look down upon people like that.
22.
Oh, I'm sorry.
20
I'll give you that.
22.
22.
Yeah,
He
you
is
got-
still
you
a virgin.
You guys forget that.
He's still fresh.
Wait, you guys are younger than Megan?
I guess.
I was
little
born
bit.
in the beginning of 94. They were born later on.
Oh yeah,
I was
you were
born
born
in
in
bitch.
June, and
94.
you're born in August, and I'm born
Yeah.
in June. I'm 4 years older than you guys, though.
Yeah, you're just a young whippersnapper.
I'm 40 years younger.
That's not what
than
his
the
hair says.
largest man.
No.
God.
No,
His
it
hair does
screams
not
salt
say
and
young
pepper.
whippersnapper.
No, it does not. My hair says I don't care anymore. I have it up in a fucking like one of those, one of those hair bands that are really fucking big, but aren't scrunchies. They're not like fucking like.
Oh, I thought you were talking about hairband.
They're like
Dude,
a hair tie.
dude, I thought you were talking about hairbands like Europe.
No hair. No fuck. No hair bands like the things that you use to tie your hair with, like hair size.
Yeah.
Scrunchies?
I've got one of those, but I've got like one of the bigger ones that are just exactly like a fucking
It's
tie, but
scrunchy?
they're you can double it up and
Yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I've got one of those in my hair that keeps my hair up now.
Cool.
Yeah, I quit caring. I quit caring.
I don't even
I
think
like
he
that.
brushed his hair when we left.
No, I didn't. All I did was literally like I looked at my hair, kind of like muscled it up to where I needed to, and then like just threw this thing on, and then it's been c'est la vie ever since.
I brush
Dude.
my hair daily.
I drove with the windows down today, and it was just a fucking nightmare.
Why?
Hair everywhere.
Oh, pollen.
Hair just goes everywhere.
Anyways, let's get to what actually Drew
Yes.
did while we were gone in our absence that we were. Drew, where did you go and what did you do?
I went to Austin, Texas, and I went to South by Southwest,
Okay.
and there are a lot of bands and shows going on in town. Enjoyed that a lot, and I also visited with my uncle at the time.
Sweet.
That was pretty cool, hanging out with him, and
Yeah.
all we did was chill out at his apartment and then just cruise around town, seeing shows and going to the club and shit.
You went to the club?
Yeah, there's like this club over there.
No, the club.
No,
Duck
you
club.
Yeah,
There-
did you go to a
There were-
club
there
or
were
did you go to
these
like
clubs.
the club?
It was like a house club, like
Okay, like house music, house club and shit
yeah,
like that.
like house
Okay.
music and shit.
Yeah.
And so there's this huge dance floor and this crazy laser beam up there that looks like giant fucking clouds and weather patterns and shit. It was so trippy. But we would just go there to mainly people watch and just enjoy the music and
That's what you
just hang
do at
out.
Coachella, man.
He didn't go to Coachella. He went to South by Southwest.
Yeah,
Oh, South by
Southwest.
Southwest. Sorry.
At Coachella, you do a lot of other things, which can be fun.
But we mostly went to that club and then did some fun things there. We also saw some showcases like from some record labels that we like. There's a polyvinyl showcase where they have like there was a cool band there.
What were they called?
Joan of Arc. They were really cool. It was very experimental type stuff, and they've been doing it for over 20 years, I think, and nobody really knows about them.
Nice.
So I didn't even know about them going in, but I bought one of their albums like right after because I was really digging it.
Okay, hell yeah.
But really, of all the shows and bands in town, mainly going to the club was the most fun part.
Really?
Like all the other bands there were just more. Whoops.
Yeah.
Most of all the bands there were just more of your generic-y kind of cookie cutter type bands, I guess.
Can you kind of give me a few examples, because like not to insult any bands out there, but
yeah,
like,
I'm not insulting them.
But I
so
need
much
a few
as just-
examples of what you mean by cookie cutter, just so I can kind of get a zone of what you mean, because I'm not really like
during the polyvinyl showcase, or it wasn't the polyvinyl bands, but there were like other bands that were kind of in the same venue, because there's like two stages and there's like two different record companies there.
Okay.
One of them was like this. We couldn't tell if I can't remember it. I mean, we were like drinking the entire time.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
there was this one band, or a lot of these bands that were just the same indie pop sound, and it just didn't
Didn't
nothing
budge out.
seemed new or
There wasn't
or
anything.
creative.
Yeah, there wasn't anything. A lot of what you saw wasn't anything that you already haven't seen before.
yeah, basically.
Oh, okay,
Or,
okay, I
or
know what you
either
mean.
heard on like the radio or
Oh, okay,
internet.
I know what you mean now. Okay,
Yeah.
I know what you're trying. I know you're trying not to insult any bands or anything like that.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
like,
all of them were very good musicians. It's
Yes.
just like they, the music put out wasn't exactly
what you're looking
fresh
for.
to me,
You've heard it all before.
in a sense, but it's like not even my style
Right,
of music
fair.
that I generally go to. But
Fair.
still, I mean, I'm kind of a music snob to a certain extent.
A little, yeah.
But they just didn't really appeal to me that much.
Fair. It's understandable, man. It's understandable. I completely agree with that. I completely do.
God,
We
I've
went to this
seen-
metal bar where this post-hardcore band couldn't get their amp to work. That was,
Oh, that's got to be sad to watch a
Yeah.
post-hardcore band just
Yeah.
break down.
yeah,
Oh,
it was
man.
pretty bad. The guy was playing clean electric guitar through the PA.
Oh.
It was
I
so
hate,
bad.
I hate that
was
so
so
bad for
bad.
them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It'd be even more awkward if he was like screaming his lyrics the whole time.
We did see this one fucking crazy ass band called Heck.
Called Heck.
Yeah, they're from England, I believe,
Okay.
and
Kind of music.
they're like very hard to describe. Noise rock,
Okay.
but more on the metal side. But they're just absolutely insane on stage. They have like wireless instruments and gear
Yeah.
and everything, and they're just like jumping out in the crowd constantly. There's like the guitarist is trying to climb on the PA system. He actually somehow
wow.
got behind me on one of the big subwoofers. The subwoofers, I'm not sure what they were, but they seemed like really big speakers they just had laying on the floor.
Yeah.
like behind everybody for some reason.
Yeah.
And he got on one of those and was like pulling at my hair and shit. Like, and then the bass player's up there just like twirling around, looking like Randy on Trailer Park Boys. Like he had that kind of build, and he was just like twirling around there, just going ape shit, playing the bass and like screaming, and no mic at all. And then the drummer just looked like he was mad as hell. And it was just,
Jesus.
That's
I like
so
that.
good.
That sounds like some fucking murder junkies, Gigi Allen type shit. Like, next thing you know, he comes out there and he breaks a bottle and rolls in the glass and
Yeah.
shits in his hand and throws it at you.
yeah.
Like,
Classic Guar.
yeah, just no,
Classic Guar.
dude, Guar did nothing to what Gigi Allen did.
No.
Like, Gigi Allen really did that. Like, he would really shit in his hand and throw it at people.
God, they went for the full shock value.
Guar did.
Well, all of those artists.
Gigi Allen was just a fucking nut job in general. He's fucking. I can't wait because the Murder Junkies are coming here to the Radio Room, and I'm probably gonna go see them play.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And yeah, that's gonna be an interesting night because I'm gonna know a lot of people. I already know one of the other bands, like personally, I know them that are gonna be playing that night. So. It's going to be a fun show, and there's going to be a lot of violence, like a lot of violence. There's going to be a lot of cops called that night. I promise you.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah.
It's a murder junkie show. Like, people are going to fucking fight. It's going to be bad.
Jesus, the anger.
Dude, I could honestly see the radio getting shut down after they do a murder junkie show. That's probably the ballsiest thing they've done.
And that would make sense for that to happen at a venue in Greenville.
My name is Brandon, and I like to ride bikes on the street.
Continuing Joe's trip to fucking Austin.
All right, so overall, did you have a good time like there? Did you get to see any like movies or comedy, or did you guys do anything else that South by Southwest had to offer?
We didn't really do anything else other than see music.
Fair.
Other than that, I mean, there are a shit ton of record shops over there, so we just kind of cruised around and looked at a lot of the music they had and bought a lot of the music. I got like so many new groups that I'm starting to get into.
Nice.
Just got some vinyl over there, and that was pretty cool. And ate a lot of vegan food.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
like had
vegan.
a bacon. It was all vegan, but it was a bacon, double bacon cheeseburger,
What?
and it was all vegan.
How was it?
Fucking fantastic.
Really? It tasted good?
It tasted like
Like a soybean burger?
No, like it tasted like a real burger. Like imagine going to Fuddruckers
Yeah.
and ordering a burger there and making it however you want, and then just
Fuck, dude.
add a little bit more grease to it, I guess, and you got that vegan burger over there. It's at this place called like Arlo's,
Okay.
and it's a food truck kind of thing, and they're spread around town.
Fair.
And we got that shit like twice, and it's just fucking blew me away.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, it sounds like you had a fucking blast in fucking Austin, dude.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun times.
I gotta say, it's like I've been wanting to go out there myself, but like, it's so hot. It's so hot.
It's actually not as bad there as you think.
I've heard the humidity there is pretty low.
The humidity there is low,
but the heat is like.
but
is
yeah,
hot.
the heat, it gets really hot. But the thing is, with the low humidity, it kind of
Evens
makes it
out.
more acceptable.
Yeah, because
guess,
I've heard like 90 with no humidity is not bad at all.
Yeah, like, and especially at night if you're just going out.
Yeah.
At night and shit.
At night it feels great.
Yeah, it feels perfectly fine, you know. And
It's got a good nightlife there in Austin, I'm assuming.
yeah, it's super good nightlife.
Okay.
Yeah, they shut down streets like all the fucking time just for whatever, you know. They just close it off for the bars,
Right.
and they just have so much going on at one time.
Fair.
And it doesn't have to be South by Southwest.
Well, maybe next year Coachella or later on this year. Maybe go to Burning Man.
Burning Man.
Just go to all of the primary hippie festivals.
Yeah, just go to all of those where like no shoes allowed, man. You got to get in touch with the earth.
Shit, I just got a splinter yesterday.
Dude, I can't.
I ain't doing that shit.
It was Friday.
Friday night, I got a fucking splinter.
Yeah, Friday night he got a splinter. I came home and he was sitting there fucking with it, and I was like, "What's up, man?" And he's like, "I fucking splinter in my toe." Well, I'm just not gonna talk to you for a minute.
I was pissed, man. I wasn't.
That's fair, but you kind of took your anger out on Brandon because Brandon was just like, "Hey, man, how you
I
doing?"
wasn't yelling at him.
He was cussing.
I was mad at my
like,
own situation.
he was cussing at his toe and like just responded to me, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, I'm just gonna leave you alone."
Yep. Wait until you've gotten that fucking piece of wood out of your toe.
Yeah, I had to do some surgery.
It was open heart.
Yeah. Had to get some stents.
The only way to get to the toe was to the heart. So
yeah,
had
to go like all the way down,
down from the heart all the way to the big toe.
Since we've been gone, Drew's been gone to Austin, and went to South by Southwest. Brandon, since we've been gone,
has gone to a music festival.
Okay.
For a day and went to 4 shows and had a band stay here.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the band?
The Fame Riot.
The Fame Riot.
Yes, out of Seattle, Washington.
Okay, that's where they're based out of?
Yeah, that's where they're from, based out of. They are the main 2 in the band. They're working on getting a new drummer after their original drummer had to leave.
Yeah. And
their brother filled in for them.
Okay.
But the band is currently Shazam as the keyboardist.
Okay.
And Liz as the singer and guitarist.
Main guitarist? Or?
Only guitarist.
Okay, they have a bass player?
No.
So it's just those 2?
Yeah.
There's not. What about drums?
Like, they'll have a new drummer.
Yeah.
But right now,
it's just those 2 guys.
Yeah.
They've got like a replacement right now for drummers and shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
like for the tour, they had their brother Jared.
Yeah.
Tour with them as the drummer. And it's funny because he's a family man. He has a 1-year-old at home. Like, I believe it was yesterday was his last day with him, and then he was flying home.
Yeah.
But he's got a 1-year-old at home. And he was basically just doing this as a favor to his brothers because before the tour, they never even rehearsed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He listened to it, played over the tracks, and then
they just
flew out and met him.
Okay.
And toured, and he was a fucking blast. Those guys were incredible.
That sounds great.
Saw them in Atlanta with Trash Pandas.
Okay.
Trash Panda.
Or Trash Panda.
I love that name.
God,
that's what a lot of people call raccoons.
Like, and the thing
Trash
is,
Pandas.
Trash Panda.
And the thing is, on their album cover is a raccoon.
Oh, okay.
And I did not know that. We did not know that.
Really? You didn't know that at all?
Yeah, we did not know that at all.
I can't believe that.
We all thought it was the weirdest thing.
Oh, no. That's a thing. Like, raccoons have been called trash pandas for years, I believe. I just recently found this out, like, fucking, maybe about a year or 2 back, that they were called trash pandas.
I had never heard that, so that would explain that. That's
a killer name. Killer name.
They were really fucking cool. They were like really hippie, jam bandy, jazz influenced.
Okay.
So they were really good, really fun. They were also a local band, so they brought in a big crowd.
That's good.
Then the Fame Riot played, and they're like 80s like
synth rock.
Synth glam rock, but very eclectic.
Yeah.
And very hard to describe because some songs have a very hard groove to them, and some are very sleazy. So
okay, so there's no middle ground on
no,
them.
they're a very eclectic sounding band.
Yeah, they're either down or they're up. There's no in between.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their first EP, Heart Straight, is on like Spotify.
Okay.
I believe Pandora, iTunes, Amazon, all that fun shit.
Yeah, all their shit. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, you can plug them if you want.
But they came and crashed here while they were in the area because they played Atlanta, Charlotte, Columbia.
Okay.
They didn't stay here after Columbia. They went and played Charleston the next day.
Totally.
And then they came back through and played Athens.
Wow. Okay.
I made it out to Atlanta, Charlotte, and Columbia, not Charleston, and then Athens. And the first night, they were great every fucking night.
Yeah.
But we hung out, had a good time.
Yeah.
Came back and crashed here. Shazam and us stayed up until 6 in the fucking morning.
Oh, God.
Just fucking hanging out.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, I kind of already do that myself, but
like I do it. I just don't like that I do it.
I don't like that I do it. I'll lay in bed for hours and just, like, fuck off my phone or something like that. Whereas, like, I could be sleeping or something like that if I had taken my meds or whatever.
And this dude is a fucking singer, so, like, he really should not have been up at 6 in the morning fucking talking.
Right.
So he'd be sitting there, like, rubbing his throat. Oh, my fucking voice, man. He's like, I really need to quit talking. Then he'd start telling another fucking story. Charlotte was a blast. And, like, every day that I would get up, I would wake up and Jared and Liz would be gone because they would go drive down to like a local coffee shop and then just walk around the fucking area for however long they felt like.
Right.
And then they just pop back in and be like, hey guys. Then that was like the sign for everyone to just kind of start getting ready.
Now, I hate to interject on any of this. I am curious, though. We haven't had any guests on here at all yet, I guess.
Yeah.
Possibly, did you talk to him about?
Nope.
You didn't get
and
to?
We had no time.
Fair. Understandable.
They barely got to even come into the studio to look. Like, I brought Shazam in here the first night.
Yeah.
And he geeked out over, like, Drew's keyboard and synth stuff.
Nice.
Did you tell him what we do?
Like, dude, I had no time.
It's okay.
Like,
it's okay.
I didn't even get to talk to them about this because
I would like to extend a reach out to the Fame Riot, though, to see if we could possibly get an interview if they ever come back to town.
Yeah.
That would be great.
That would be awesome,
I would love to hear, like, what they've got going on, like, and we'll help promote anything that they put out. They're putting out at the time, or if they're not, they're working on something or whatever. If they got a single out or something like that, we'll fucking play it. We'll do whatever. I'd love to get those guys
whore
in
ourselves
here.
out for them.
We'll whore ourselves out for the Fame Riot.
Like, I know that they do want to come back very soon.
Okay, so they'll probably be making another tour soon.
Yeah, and they've already said that if they come through the area and it does work out, where it's not just completely inconvenient for everyone for them to stay here, they're going to come stay here.
Right.
Like, after the show in Athens, they had to go to Houston the very next day. And had Greenville not been in the opposite direction, like, Shazam was fighting to come stay here Tuesday night.
Oh, wow.
Like, one of the first things he said to me when I got there was, dude, so if it works out, can we come and crash at your place tonight? And it's like, duh, yeah, sure, of course. And he's like, dude, that would kick so much ass. Like, and then he came up to me later and he was, dude, I'm so sorry, we can't crash. It's like, it's the total opposite direction. I was like, I knew it was, but you seemed really convinced you were coming to stay, so I didn't want to ruin your dreams, bud.
Understandable. Understandable.
But yeah, they were
They were great guys.
They were fantastic guys and just so much fun to hang out with.
See, that's fucking...
Like, we'd go out to eat with them.
Yeah.
Basically, we were just a group of friends, like, the entire weekend, because even at the shows, they would take time to come and just hang out. And, like, at every show, we would go out to eat, which was great because not only did we get to hang out with them, we got to meet and hang out with the other band and that they were touring with.
Okay.
Who they are the Unlikely Candidates.
Yeah, these bands, no offense to them, I've before you had ever brought them up, I had never heard of them.
No,
and that's no offense to them. It's no offense to their listeners if they are even possibly
the Fame Riot
listening.
know that before, I had never heard of them before they toured with Radke.
Yeah.
And I never would have heard of them if they hadn't toured with Radke.
Okay.
So these bands are used to this world.
Understandable.
But the Unlikely Candidates were very Imagine Dragon-esque.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, very great guys, great performers on stage. Their singer is a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
But overall, just not my cup of tea. Very good band. They were great every night.
Fair.
Out of 4 times seeing them, I stood front row 3 out of 4 times.
Damn.
So I even spoke to their lead singer about it, that, listen, you guys are not my favorite band, but 4 times and I stood 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
So that says a lot when I'm still not a fan of your band, but I'm still going to stand and enjoy your set.
Of course, yeah.
Because
if you just fucked off, it would have kind of been like a dick move.
Yeah,
like,
but the thing is, they played last every night except for the 4th show.
Okay.
So 2 out of 3 times that I saw them, they were last.
Oh, okay.
And I still stayed and stood in for their set.
Yeah.
When I really didn't have to because they were the final band.
Right. I mean, like, they rocked, but it just wasn't your cup of tea.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Great guys. I got to hang out with them a lot.
Yeah.
And I'll see them whenever they come to town because I'm not going to have to pay to get into their show.
Good for you.
So free tickets are free tickets, and I enjoy a good time.
That's a good thing. It sounds like you had a really good time with all that shit. It sounds like you've had a very busy life, very busy life for a couple of days.
That's still not even touching on the trip up to Asheville for, I think, 828 Rock Fest, which was like a radio hosted show. A dude that me and Drew are buddies with, Michael Miller, his band played at this festival. They're called Silver Tongue Devils.
Okay.
They are fucking good.
Really? What do they play?
Very classic rock.
Okay.
But like the grungier, dirtier classic rock. More Southern influenced.
Okay.
But he was in a previous band, Alias for Now, and now they're Silver Tongue Devils. They are even sharper as Silver Tongue Devils.
Okay.
They fucking kill it.
All right, cool.
And then there was a band from Charlotte called Prowess that I traveled with a friend up there to see.
Yeah.
And those are great dudes. They're also very classic rock.
Yeah.
Kind of AC/DC-esque as far as riffs go.
Yeah.
Where, unlike AC/DC, all of their songs sound different from one another, but they're really fun, great guys to hang out with.
Right. And like it seems like it's like you seem like you had just a fucking blast.
Oh, and those were 2 back-to-back weekends before this weekend. So it was Sunday and then work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the Fame Riot weekend.
Oh wow, okay.
So no free time before going and fucking off and doing all this and barely fucking sleeping.
Yep. Well,
and irresponsibly driving to and from every city every night.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Oh, my poor fucking car. I'm over 50,000 miles in my car now.
How long have you had your car?
February 2014.
That's not bad. In 3 years, you've only put 50,000.
Not
miles.
even
No,
3.
That was
2015.
2015. Oh, and
I bought
2015,
my
2
car
years.
before
That's-
you.
Yeah, I
that's-
meant 2015. I'm
That's
sorry.
not.
That's a
not
lot
the
of
greatest.
miles.
That's a lot of miles in the short amount of time. But
Yeah,
I got my car before him, and I got 25,000.
I've driven double. Drew.
yeah, you need to.
I mean, you go a lot of places, dude.
Yeah,
So-
I do, but
I wouldn't be surprised if you accumulated 50K in a year.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me if you ever
God, I
accumulated
do
50K in
not
a year.
ever want to.
No, but I could see you doing it.
Oh, I could. Like, that car's gotten me to and from, like, fucking West Virginia and shit.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, those drives.
But while we were gone,
Yeah.
while Meg and I were gone, we went to Comic-Con, the local Comic-Con here at South Carolina. And
Oh, fuck, I forgot about Mad Monster.
yeah, you went to Mad
Shit.
Monster Con.
Forgot about Mad
Sum it up
Monster.
really quickly. Like really quickly.
Oh, shit. Mad Monster was fucking wild.
Who'd you meet?
Met the 2 lead actors from The Greasy Strangler, Michael
Yeah.
St. Michael's and Sky Elabar.
I saw you guys are friends on Facebook
Oh,
now.
we so
Yeah.
fucking are
Yeah.
because those dudes fucking rule.
I love those guys.
Dude, Drew gets The Greasy Strangler now.
I gotta
He-
rewatch
he
it. I still gotta
gets
rewatch it. I
Yeah.
still gotta rewatch it.
No.
I watched it again with Clyde, and I was like,
I get it.
yeah,
You get it now?
yeah.
Okay.
It shows you that there's something to get.
Okay. Maybe there is something to
It's
get.
weird. There's like nothing you
Okay,
get, but
so-
there's something.
So you
Yeah.
met them. Who else did you meet?
Judith O'Day and Russ Striner from the original Night of the Living Dead,
Yes.
which phenomenal, fantastic people that truly appreciate their fans.
Yes.
I met the original creature from the Black Lagoon, Riku Browning.
Okay.
He was nice. Mark Steger, who was the Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
Yeah, you met him.
And John Russo. Oh, shit. Billy D. Williams.
Oh, you did meet Billy D. Williams?
Kind of, sort of. Dude, he's not doing well.
Oh, don't
What do
say
you
that.
mean?
Like, he had a very blank look on his face when we met him. Like his mind was starting to go.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry, but that's
How old is he now?
70-something.
yeah.
Damn.
I've been around people that
they're that
are
age.
gone through dementia and Alzheimer's, and I've seen it firsthand. And
It looks like that.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
like he was still really sweet, but he didn't even acknowledge his role in Undercover Brother.
Well, okay.
What?
Yeah,
Did somebody mention it and he just
I
completely
did.
ignored it? How'd it
like
go?
he didn't ignore it. He just didn't really talk about it. He just, thank you. That was it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I
I was
was
kind
like,
of hoping for a little bit of chit-chat.
usually you do.
Understandable.
And Michael St. Michael's had us behind his table, like hugging on us and shit.
Right.
Dude those guys were a blast.
That's really cool. SC Comic Con wasn't as cool. I mean, it was all right, but
Oh, and you had Eddie Munster in the Munsters car. Sorry.
dude, I'm so upset about that. I really
Anyway.
wish I could have seen it. I would have been all over Butch Patrick.
Oh, Jesus.
But
SC Comic Con.
yeah, we went to SC Comic Con, and it probably wasn't nearly as big of a blast as it was for you. There were 2 people there. There was a lot of comic book artists and stuff like that were there, but and that's all fair game and whatnot. But the people that were like the big names that they had there, they only had 2, and it's because it's South Carolina Comic Con, and the 2 that they had were Barb from Stranger Things, and she plays Ethel Muggs on the new series Archie.
Riverdale.
On Riverdale, that's on CW,
Because they CW'd the fucking shit out
well,
of it.
I don't know. I can't really speak on it, so I won't. But there was her and
The guy who's the new Darth Vader. Mm-hmm. He was there.
Yeah.
Now, they were all tinted off. I mean, who was it that played the original Hulk?
Lou Ferrigno.
Okay, Lou Ferrigno was here a few years ago. He was not even roped off. You could see it from afar.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he was still paying like obscene amounts for pictures and autographs. Yeah, but Barb was paying like $20 for a picture or $40 for an autograph.
No, it was
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that really kind of discouraged me because people like Sid Haig, he does that shit for free.
$10.
$10.
Yeah, but Sid Haig.
Yeah,
like the Greasy Strangler guys were $30.
Yeah, that
for
makes sense.
a picture and a autograph.
That makes sense. I understand that. Like
that's more understandable.
Yeah. Well, and this one they had them kind of tinted off. They had the guy who played Darth Vader in the new Star Wars Rogue One. They had him like sectioned off, but they didn't have him tinted out. So like I could see him clearly. If I just walked at in a certain direction, I could see him very clearly. And like that was fine and all dandy, but like Barb from Stranger Things was literally like black tinted out. Jesus. Like she had her own little black tinted out, and I was just like, fuck that. I was like, I was gonna go meet her and everything. Like I had something for her to sign. I was like, fuck that. And then guess what? Like the weird thing is like while I was walking around, I saw a girl that was cosplaying Barb from Stranger Things, and she looked like spot fucking on.
Oh yeah,
like dead fucking on. The hair, the fucking like the outfit.
There were a couple though that looked just like her.
Yeah, and it was so strange. Like that was cool to me. It was my first con that I had ever gone to. I want to go to more. I want to go to a lot more, but
I want to go to bigger ones. Like I don't want to go to SC Comic Con again next year. I want to go to like Dragon Con or MomoCon.
Well,
you need to plan well over a year ahead to go to Dragon Con.
Why?
If you're gonna cosplay or if you're gonna try and stay there, you need to plan a year ahead because Dragon Con is the most overwhelming fucking thing you will ever experience.
Oh, I don't know if I could even handle that.
Dude,
like
it is ridiculous.
Megan mentioned MomoCon. I have no interest in that because MomoCon is nothing but anime and manga.
Not for you.
Yeah, it's not for me. It's like majority anime.
Dragon Con is for you.
Yeah, but Dragon Con like
3 stories of vendors.
See, now that sounds fun to me. That sounds a lot.
3 stories
that sounds
in its own individual building, separate from the other 2 areas of the con.
Don't get me wrong, that sounds fun and everything like that. But the only people that they have on the list right now are people that are from either The Walking Dead or Doctor Who,
Nathan Fillion.
Oh, Nathan Fillion's going to be there.
They just added Nathan Fillion and Carl Urban.
Really?
And they have the chick who played the bad chick in Dread.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay. I meant to tell you that.
I didn't know that they had gotten those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
so,
Fillion's going to be there. That might be actually something that I might look into going.
Oh, I'm going now.
You are going because of Fillion?
I'm going. Friday only, but I have to go for Nathan Fillion.
He's only on Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
I have to. My DVD of Slither only needs him and Elizabeth Banks, and I will have all of the key cast members of Slither on there.
Oh wow!
I have Slither, who was Grant, or I have Greg Henry, who was Grant.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Greg Henry was the mayor.
Okay.
Michael Rooker was Grant, and James Gunn was the writer and director.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it.
Well, so if I got Elizabeth Banks as the lead actress and Fillion, it'd basically be done.
Fair. Okay. Well, when we went to this one, Meg actually cosplayed. We only went for one day because it didn't seem like really pertinent to go both days.
No,
you didn't really need to because
sorry, Megan, I warned you.
But Megan cosplayed actually. She tell us what you were.
Elle Driver from Kill Bill, which is my favorite movie. Whole thing cost me about $100. Cheapest thing was the damn sword. It was a wooden one I got at the flea market for $7. I lost my shit when I saw it.
Yeah.
Because it actually had inscribed to my brother Bud, the only man I ever loved, Bill. And dude, this girl in Harley Quinn costume stopped me and she was like, "Oh my god, I have to take a picture of you. You're gonna be like my dad's favorite from this whole thing." Like she's like, my dad loves Kill Bill. He's going to lose his mind when he sees a picture of this. And I showed her the sword and she was like, "Oh no way."
That's kind of cool.
And I had a lot of fun. It was better than the year that I did my Archie cosplay because literally only one person knew who I was.
Yeah.
And I really wish I'd spoken to him because everybody else thought I was on. Vendors thought I was on Team Rocket.
You were gender bending Archie, and everybody thought you were Jesse from Team Rocket.
I was like, when the fuck does Jesse wear a sweater vest, for God's sake? I had barely gotten in the building, and some awkward little teenager was like, are you on Team Rocket? No. I'm from Archie. You know the comics? No, I don't. Well, fuck. This is Comic-Con.
And
you have to go to
Dragon
bigger
Con
Comic-Cons to get that shit
Even then, I'm really not sure.
Dragon Con, you would have to plan and execute well in advance. Because you also got to think about where it is and the fact that you're going to be outside in Atlanta, September heat.
Okay.
Surrounded by hundreds, thousands of fucking people.
Oh, Jesus. All right, sorry.
Ah!
Oh,
no.
Whoa! Chris isn't recording.
Am I not?
Slow your roll.
Am I not?
Okay.
No, he just said "fuck you,"
right,
so it didn't even get what you started saying before I screamed.
Why did you? You're such an asshole.
Maybe
goddamn.
don't scream.
Yeah, maybe not scream. You fucking ass. Anyways,
that is our guest.
Yeah. Anyways,
our surprise guest.
Yeah, so we had to cut away for a minute. That's our surprise guest. Her name is Courtney. Say hi, Courtney.
Hi, Courtney.
There you go.
Hi.
There you go.
She's popped by for a
I'm
visit.
an addict.
And it's sad to say that she kind of came towards the end because she's not going to be on here for very long. Because we're actually about to wrap this up because we kind of told what we wanted to do and everything like that. Next week we'll get into it a little bit more if you guys have a little bit more interest in it or not, or maybe we have something else going on that might need to be talked about, or maybe we don't. Maybe we just don't fucking listen and we just talk about whatever the fuck we want.
Maybe it'll go like that.
Maybe it'll go that way.
Let me tell you, Drew has that little contraption behind you. It's tie-dye.
Oh, the thunder
And
shirt.
I love
recently, and by recently I mean like the last 5 minutes, I lost my shit over that. You're doing it wrong. I'm letting you know.
Turn it the other
Turn
way
it 180.
Easy.
and shake it softly.
Oh, wow.
It's
That's
wicked as
nice.
shit, isn't it?
That's cool as hell.
Very fun to play with.
God,
You're
it's
telling
one of
me.
the coolest fucking things ever.
But
You know, when I first saw it, I thought it was a phone, but like,
a
had to-
phone? You saw a cylinder and you were just like phone, not like, oh, that's caulking or something. No, it's a phone.
it's
Damn
cup and
millenniums.
Just a cup and string. I had to test it out. And
Oh, okay. So you thought
phone.
Drew just had an old school, like fucking
Yeah.
3-year-old phone, just a string and a cup, and just hoping somebody's answering.
Yeah. I used to use that treehouse to treehouse. And
Yeah, treehouse to treehouse to make sure that all your clubs are in order.
Let's take a brief moment to appreciate what Brandon has done.
oh my
Fuck,
god.
fuck Brandon.
Balance in
balanced.
life.
Motherfucker, shit.
I'm
take that
tired
back.
of you.
You gotta
I'm tired of you.
Okay.
I'm gonna have sex with your mother.
No, you're not.
No,
No, I
no.
wouldn't.
No,
I'd never
Please-
disrespect her
please
like
don't.
that.
Yeah. She deserves more than you.
I
She
would
don't. She
never
don't live here, bud.
Yeah, you gotta travel a ways.
Oh wait, we should
Another
probably cut
moment of
that out. She's a
respect.
regular listener.
Yeah, my mom's a regular listener.
I don't think she's gonna be offended.
Nah, she won't care. Hi,
Sorry,
Mom.
Your mother
Chris's
doesn't get
mother.
offended easily anyway.
But we
Sorry.
are gonna wrap this up. We are wrapping this up.
Are we?
Yeah, we are. But we
My puppers need me.
yes,
So
we need to get back to our babies. But we will be back possibly next week. Probably, more than likely. Yeah.
Possibly.
And if we didn't get into anything this time that we wanted to, we'll just bring it up next time. Or if we don't, we'll just talk about whatever the fuck we want. We have no agenda. There is no agenda on this. So
I have a gay agenda. It has a beautiful rainbow on it.
that's a Lisa Frank journal.
It has a beautiful
this is
rainbow on it.
Brandon's gay
And-
agenda.
It's just a
and
Lisa
on
Frank.
it is literally written Brandon's gay agenda.
Brandon,
I have all the gay shit I'm gonna do written in there.
It's all the gay shit you deal with and do like on a daily basis.
and it's just his journal, his diary,
Yeah, it's
detailing his gay escapades.
Don't talk about our diary now.
Oh, baby, I'm so sorry.
He said our diary.
Our diary, good. Oh,
Brandon, when is your birthday?
August 30th.
yes.
Okay,
Even
I need
knew
to start
that.
planning then. I'm gonna get pretty crafty for your birthday.
Listen,
What she's
if
gonna
it's
do is
not a
she's-
2-foot dildo, I'm gonna be sorely disappointed because that was Drew's
I mean, you'll be
birthday gift
sore,
last
but you
year.
won't be
It'll
disappointed.
be double-sided now.
Yes.
So you can share with
We
Drew
wanna
and
see
put it in your
wanna
shared
see-
gay agenda.
A double-sided dildo.
We're gonna up the game.
Yeah. Double-sided, ass to ass. We'll get some
Yeah.
record shit.
I want one that suction cups to the wall.
Oh my god.
Bet.
I bet you really do too. Like you're just gonna play limbo with it.
So that way I can get it and I can like hook suction cup it to the wall that's adjacent to the studio.
So every
And
time
when
Drew walks in,
when Drew is in here at like 11 in the morning before I'm even out of bed, before any of my alarms, he can just hear.
Take it slow.
You take it slow, man. Why would you?
Listen, this is a
Anally
two-footer.
speaking, no.
No.
why are you up at 11 in the morning giving yourself
Pounding
a
your own
prostate
ass.
exam? Like, why did you feel that chipper at 11 in the morning to be like, I'm getting on all fours for this bitch?
I gotta start Drew's day off well.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what he uses for his samples and mixing when he makes his music. You can't even imagine the sounds. They won't even sell it at sex shops. Technically speaking,
It's more than triple X.
technically speaking, 7 countries cannot technically use it. Somebody's taking a phone call. But anyways, I guess that's going to wrap it up for us this time. And next time, whenever we do get together, which will probably be next weekend, we'll have some more shit to talk about, hopefully. And if not, well then, go fuck yourself.
Fuck.
Next weekend on Lambast Podcast.
We're gonna talk about that time we went to the ocean with Larry Lalonde.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Oh, yes,
I
we
will
did.
interject and say no, we did not.
Megan, why are you ruining it? Why are you ruining
I'm
it?
not ruining it. I am just inserting
You were a
truth.
fuddy-duddy.
This shit did not happen.
I'm
It
going.
did not.
I'm going
Home.
home.
Wait, back to Mexico land?
I'm ending this podcast, dick face. That's all. That's the end. The end.
There, we're good.
There we're good. I think
Bye.
we're good. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
We love you. We
Bye.
love you all.
Fuck
Yes,
no, we don't.
no,
Thank
we
you,
really don't.
Wisconsin.
No, God.
No
all right.
one likes Wisconsin.
Now we have to redo it. And like,
No, we don't. We've been recording. We haven't been recording for Wisconsin the whole time.
No, like that's the one state I refuse to let this podcast get to.
Ashton Kutcher's gonna be so disappointed in me.
Ashton Kutcher's disappointed in a lot of people.
Please end this shit. I have dogs to go home to.
Now we need to do an intro.
All right, let's end this. Done.
Shazam.
Oh, Fame Riot
All right.
plug.